Hi everyone, it's Raven Sniper here again. I'm currently out here by my house over in the creek, showing off the new Kmcs Oakland floor ghillie suit. As you can tell, it's definitely a lot darker. It does feature some of the new upgrades like the suspenders, the belt loops, more the non-edge designs, because he did get a lot of says about that, about hey, it still creates a human shape. So they definitely did remove that from this suit for sure. You can tell it from right here. You do not see an edge at all. It is very wavy, so it's a little new. My only really concern about it is that it's going to rip a lot more, especially if you're in a more harsher environment like how I am usually in Texas. For someone more in the kind of less woodsy area, it should be more ideal. It does feature the new button system, which I really enjoy a lot because it subtracts that way of losing buttons. I have lost a couple buttons already on my green full suit, maybe one on my brown, but I replace those fairly quickly. But it's a real pain in the hassle. So thankfully, with this new button design, you won't have to be worrying about that. I do like that a lot. That is a good feature. It does feature dreadlocks and less of the grid system because I have owned his previous models where they do have the full grid and not the dreadlocks. I have tried this one out with the dreadlocks and the less grids. They're more of a Z now. I definitely prefer the Z and the dreadlocks. It was a lot more easier. I had vegetation. I had less trying to maneuver it. It was instant, just slide in, pull, done. Definitely like that a lot more. So those are all the positives. Now we're going to move to the cons. Okay, for the cons, the biggest things I can really see on this suit right now, con-wise, is just these edges. They're nice, but I feel like once the tear starts to happen, even though it's very stretchy, just one good branch can snag it, and then you gotta rip up your suit. And that's one of my major concerns, that if this area right here gets caught, it's going to tear up to here. That's one of my biggest concerns. I don't think it can happen very much. I think it'll be more of a rare situation that's going to happen. And that's one of my complaints about it. My second one is the balaclava that came with it. The eye holes are really small now. They're a lot more tighter. I've adjusted every which way. I've tried it. It's just really tight on the face, near the eyes, not much in the back or the front of the face or the head. Fits perfectly, but I enjoyed more the older models where they're a little bit more wider, especially because I'm a player in the US, so I don't have the luxury of using mesh goggles like y'all do in Britain or UK or any other place that's not the US. We have to wear full seal goggles most of the time, so having those wider areas for my eyes was a lot better than more of the tighter, because then my goggles were actually touching my face and I know for sure, yes, they are full seal. But with this balaclava, it's a bit more of an issue because it's really tight around my eyes. I can see why he implemented it more of that style to limit more of the human eyes, kind of make that hole a little bit smaller. Personally, I don't like it. I like the previous ones where they're a little bit wider, but that's my personal opinion. You're fully entitled and welcome to y'all's own opinion. This is just purely my review on this suit. So I'm going to put the suit on here in just a moment. Should be like a second for y'all. I'm going to put the suit on, show you it, do a full 360, and then I'm going to go stand in an environment, kind of show you how the colors look. And currently this is not the proper season for this kind of color. This is more of my tans and my green season, because we are just now starting to head into fall. It's still late summer right now. So until the right season comes out, this is just a launch review saying, hey, this is the product, this is what it looks like, this is what it comes with for the first order. Just because I ordered one with the balaclava and got it for free, the next batch may not. So bear that in mind. So I'm going to get in my full suit. Sorry about that tangent. Let's do that right now. Okay, so here I am in the full suit, full Oakland floor suit. This is kind of what it looks like. definitely, I'd say it's pretty good. The material's about the same, but you can tell some extra stitchings here and there to definitely give it some more strength to it. You can tell it's a lot darker. You have the improved button system here. As you can tell, it's still very hard to see, so that's a plus. That button just came off just from me pulling it. I didn't find that out. So I'm gonna do that again. Yep. So it seems like with just a little bit of force, those buttons like to pop off. So, but they're also super easy to put back in. I think it's because my holes are bigger, and I haven't used this at any airsoft event, any airsoft day yet. So those holes were straight from the box. But you do have the hood like you do with all the other models. So I'm still messing with my hood wire, trying to get it adjusted to the way I like it. It does still feature the strings, so you can pull it tight around you or not. I personally don't. I like having it wide. So you can still do that. Still got that. You can see some of the dreadlocks hanging off me here, here, and here. So that's to add natural vegetation. Really quickly, just tie it. Really good. So now I'm going to get some stand out on some of the local vegetation where I have. If it doesn't blend in, that's okay. It's just because it is not the proper season for this color. This is just the launch review, okay? Bear that in mind. So, thank you for watching. That was the review for the Kmcs Oakland floor. Bear in mind, this is only the launch review. This is not the full field test in the natural environment where it will blend in best. Bear that in mind. But if you did enjoy the video, like and subscribe. I'll post more review videos when more Kmcs product comes out. I'll definitely do that. But until I see you on the other side.